So ask them questions as you're going through. One of the analogy that I learned in sales was, think of it as though you're on a stage and there's one spotlight. And whoever's talking has the spotlight on them. And if I'm the salesperson and the customer is there, we want to make the customer feel the most important. People like hearing themselves talk more than they like hearing other people talk. So if you ask questions, they're going to start talking. And the more they're talking, the more they're going to like you. Isn't that weird? So if you can ask them questions and get them to talk, your probability of making a sale goes up. I remember having an appointment with a big, huge company called Sun Microsystems. Makes important software and big computer systems. And I had an appointment. He says, all I've got today is 15 minutes. So you have to be very concise. So thank you very much for the opportunity. Went in, and I started asking questions. It was a 2.5-hour meeting. I kept saying, I understand you're on type 10. I'll forget that. Other stuff can wait. This is really good. I only said maybe 10 minutes of the 2.5 hours of conversation, but I kept asking them questions. So have you ever heard of the difference between an open-ended question and a closed-ended question? Okay, so you got that in English class? Or? All right. So who, what, why, where, when, and how. Open-ended questions. They get people to talk. If you say, do you like this? No. Where do you go from there? Right? What do you like about this? Open-ended question. Well, actually, it makes me feel good looking at that pencil with it looks like a flower. I really like that. It brightens up my day. You learn about things. Fantastic. That makes me feel good too. So, wouldn't you like to feel great every day of the week? Let's buy 7 of them. Can I fill out that purchase order now? See, but if you didn't ask the question, you could say, I really like these things because they write really well. And the person going, I don't care that it writes really well. So how do you get inside the other person's mind and find out what's important to them? Because what's important to you about your product may have nothing to do with what's important to the customer. So we'll create these scripts, we'll write up this little pitch. But questions are the most important thing for adding value. So there's a couple other things here, but I think we're going to cut short at this point because I'd really like to make sure we get the time to work together in your companies and walk you through this.
So I think what we have to do is we're going to move C-Swag to the end. So we're going to start with Pedal Productions at normal time. So everyone's on normal time. C-Swag, you get like the 9-10 slot or whatever. So like the one that's not even on the sheet. So.
And before we go, put the chairs up when you